Alright, hello everybody, welcome back. We have another Psylocke VOD. Today it's Diamond 2 Psylocke. They say trying to diagnose Psylocke uptime issues. They say, hello, over the course of the last season or so, I found that my general damage uptime and overall effectiveness on Psylocke has been diminished a lot. I struggle on Celestial Hulk, and while the scoreboard shows a decent performance, I felt myself struggling to effectively hold space on the off lane. I had to disengage from fights and rely on my supports more than I would like to, given I'm playing self-sufficient character. Was it positioning or poor engagement, timings, mechanics? I'm not sure, and I feel like if I'm unable to fix my uptime issues, I will have significant issues making it past the time. Any critiques are welcome, especially if they can help me get to the bottom of my uptime issue. Thanks a bunch. Of course, I like where your head's at. I think those are all like great solid points, so let's see if we can just diagnose like what's going on. I think I already like where our head's at. We're thinking about uptime, we're thinking about off angles, we're thinking about being self-sufficient. Okay, so we're taking the 1v1, which is great. Oh, okay. Definitely, I'm getting a lack of confidence here. Interesting. Now, so normally I'd pause and we'd go over stuff in micro, but I want to see if there's a bigger pattern here because I'm already kind of sensing a bigger pattern. Okay.
What are you aiming at?
Great. Love it. There's a, so you know, there is a health pack over here. Yes.
This will do nicely. You're mine.
I don't mind this. Okay, now go back.
That's better.
Cool. Oh, but they got a support now. We're down a tank because they got our support. Yeah, I'm just getting a general like indecisiveness. Yes.
On your toes.
So I want to say this right now. We're going to keep watching, and maybe this isn't true, but I'm just getting a real big sense of, like, indecisiveness. Like, when you're playing a Psylocke, a high-mobility character that can play on the front line, she can play on the flank, she can play on the sides, on and off angle, she can do a lot, right? So the amount of options you have it's a very high number, right? And so I'm getting this sense that, like, you're like, oh, should I stay here and fight on the flank? Should I come back to my team? Should I go get a health pack? Should I, right? I feel like that's slowing us down a lot. What I want you to think about is, like, the fact that a bad plan is better than no plan. And all this time, like, in between, it could just be caused by indecisiveness. Now, where is that coming from? Is it just a lack of confidence in the 1v1? Could be. Okay, so I like this ult. Great. Fantastic. But we'll try to diagnose like where it's coming from.
Oh, let's play a game.
You know, this I'm curious about. Like here, there should be a killer instinct here. I'm assuming maybe you heard something. Like, why would there's no reason to come back here at all? Like we have a Deadpool ulting against them, right? Our Deadpool's ulting, unless I'm wrong. Yeah, we have our Deadpool ulting. We have like so much momentum. Now maybe our support's called back. Also, I just noticed we're playing at 160 ping, so that's different. Oh, footsteps. Nice.
What are you aiming at?
Okay, nice.
This is real firepower.
Cause a problem. Cause a problem. Cause a problem. Okay. Pulled attention off the Bucky. He's not hooking people. That's good. Regrouped with our team.
A gift from Khonshu, or perhaps a curse.
Where does this go bad? This is interesting. Yo, what's up? What's up, Omen? How you doing?
It is in the interest of
We having a good day?
that we succeed this day, and so we shall.
Good. I'm doing all right. Doing all right. Having a good time.
That's better.
Nice. You pulled the mag off point. You want to take this route. This route has a health pack and has cover from all sides. So just a little far back. That's just map knowledge. And now we don't have health. Yeah. Now we've been out for too long and our tank is down. I want to watch this from a different perspective, see if we can get a sense of what's going on. Okay, so something I want to say over here. Now this is, I'm going to use this as a specific example on this map, but it applies elsewhere as well, right? So we take an off angle and we head down here. Let's go back to where we actually took it, right? So right away we take low ground. I actually don't mind this on this map. I like forcing point early, but that's just me. We have to do it based on. So what's the point of taking an off angle? The point is to hopefully get a pick, but in general, you're going to peel resources. You're going to force the enemy team to spend resources not on your tanks and on your supports, right? So when you take an off angle, you have to take that into account, right? Because down here, there's just, you're not really a threat to anybody. You're not peeling much attention. The only reason that you start getting attention is because the mag just like falls off. Pretty sure he doesn't even mean to do this. He gets pushed by the mag. Okay. So if we're going to pick an off angle, we have to pick the correct spot where we're not super in danger, right? Because if we die, then it would have been pointless. And we can still do it. So on this map, I'd much prefer if you're up here. Because then not only are we contesting, you know, the Moon Knight, we're also denying him space from our team, and we're close to our team. Okay, so just right off the bat, because of how we chose to play this map, it caused some problems. Now I think at this point, let's say you were over here, right, and we're taking this fight, we could probably kill this Moon Knight and then jump down here. But even if not, now that the fight has broken down and there actually are people over here to pull attention from, now this is fine. Now I don't mind this at all. Because if you come over here, at least two of these people are going to turn to look at you for a little bit. You can pull their attention away, you can duck down, you can get a health pack, and then that's going to give your mag some needed breathing room to walk forward. Moon Knight's also free food because his Kate Booth box is so big. Yeah, that's true. Now it's time to get out. I feel like we also we don't have good like map knowledge and understanding, because there's a lot of times that we just like miss the health packs, right? Like, there's a health pack over here. This one would have been risky, but I'm pretty sure there's another health pack. We definitely missed this one. Actually, I just want to look for myself because I thought there was a health pack up here. Could be wrong. Here it is. Here it is. Way back here. So you can break this. I thought it was somewhere over here. But that's part of like exploring the map, is just finding where they all are. Because all of this time, this is not good. Yeah.
Over here.
Sorry, no wonks for you.
I like this. This is much better. We're much more active. We force Moon Knight off the back, and we get the kill. Perfect. Now stay up here. I don't mind this. Oh. Fantastic. I probably wouldn't have ulted there, because I think you guys could have won the fight, but I don't mind it. That's a judgment call. Nice. I got res or something. Okay, you are the character that wants to chase Moon Knight down, for sure. I love this. Good. All right, so let's think on this map. Where are they most likely to come, right? They're going to come up here. So where is a good off angle that you can not be in danger and you can pull attention away from your team? On this map, it's pretty hard because if you try to play aggressively up here, they can actually all just rush you, and that'll be difficult. So if we play it like that with that understanding, where we're like chilling here, we wait for the tanks to drop down maybe and then engage, that would be fine. Or if we engage early and force them to look this way, back up, get a health pack. If they chase us more, we dash down to here, and now we've killed some of their time, stuff like that. Now if we talk like down here, this one, you just don't really have a good angle. You're not really going to do too much. Over here, this could work, but probably not on Psylocke. You don't have enough health and mobility to really guaranteed survive, so it's risky, but you could if you time it correctly. So those are all our options. Technically, you can also go up here, but again, this is going to be like extremely risky. Can work with the proper timing if you're really confident. Do what we do. Nice. Okay. Here we go. No. Okay, so I feel like we're not understanding the attention economy. And this is a phrase I like to bring around a lot. If you think about a flanker, most people, they sit over here and they're like, I'm going to wait and I'm going to get a pick, right? I'm going to get a kill. And that's how I'm going to get my value. Unfortunately, as you go higher up in the ranks, people aren't going to let you do that. They're going to work together. They're going to have shields. They're going to have tanks near them. The supports are going to play patty cake. They're not going to isolate themselves. If you start attacking them, they're actually going to walk towards their team into bubbles and things like that, right? And so we have to shift our focus from like, I'm going to get a pick into I'm going to get value. And one of the best, easiest ways you can get value as a flanker like Psylocke is actually just pulling attention, right? So if you're shooting like this rocket and this, like right here's a perfect example. If you're shooting these people, they're going to turn and look at you. And if they're turning and looking at you, they're not looking over here. And that gives your team away. That gives your team an advantage. So like the Deadpool came back and shot at you. That's great. But the whole time that we're not here, we're not actually doing this, your team is fighting 5v6 over here. Right? The fight is broken down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 versus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 people fully engaged. So we really have to be aware of that. And now our cloak is dead. Granted, Mag got him. How about that? So one of the things you could have done here, actually you break this, and then if you just stand here and you just start shooting. Like, I'm gonna make them look at me, and if they don't look at you, you can just like kill them, right? But they probably will look at you. And it's not till you jump down and you become a target that you actually start taking damage. Uh-oh.
Disappear!
For mutant kind, the moon haunts you.
Suffering. What a difference.
All right, let's check out this exhibit.
Us against the world!
This is a bit different because all he's doing here is prepping his ult. Now, how could we have prevented this if we're playing Psylocke? Let's see.
Farewell.
If we're positioning properly, we see this Moon Knight, right?
Mutant.
My hunt.
Worth it to get Kovacs compared to aim labs? I have no idea.
My hunt.
Use whichever one that works for you. That's beyond me. I just use Kovacs because that's what my friends suggested to me, like a couple years ago.
This Ankh must be destroyed.
Okay, nice. Okay, we're in the same position. Anytime we're down, anytime we're not doing anything, our team's fighting 5v6. So start shooting. Just start pulling their attention. Yeah, you're so focused on like trying to secure a kill.
Sayonara.
The time it takes to set up. So something else you can do, especially if you're struggling on a specific map like this, there's a Rivals Tracker website where you can just pick a character and you can go on the leaderboards. I usually recommend people do like look at somebody who plays your character who's like 2 ranks above you, right? So this is Diamond. I'd look in High GM or Celestial and just see how they play the map and see how it goes, right? And if you watch their VOD and you see like, oh, I wouldn't have done that. Why are they doing that, but I'm not? I wouldn't go directly to #1 players or like pro players or even streamers because the game is so differently. The game itself is so different at that high level that you're not going to be able to implement it as well. But if you watch like just a couple ranks above, you can be like, oh, okay, I can make sense of that. That kind of looks similar to what I'm doing, but just slightly faster, slightly different, or the positioning's different. That's like another great way to learn.
This is real firepower. The moon haunts you.
Let's see.
Invigorating.
I don't mind this, except for this is not the right time for it because you have your ult. We want a really strong opener, so I'd actually recommend what you did earlier and be like kind of out of it by yourself, like over here, and then I dash in with an ult. As long as you don't take too much time, I think that's fine. I think that's what you were planning to do, but you were a little slow and the mag snuffed it out. Now, since this happened, now it's a change of plan, right? Now we have a cloak ult, we have to get to the cloak ult and start doing things.
This is real firepower.
We lost our supports, now it's just time to get out.
The mission area is yours.
You're welcome.
Also, the chat is having some really good stuff.
Did you drop something, Moon Knight?
They have a bunch of like good micro tips as always. Okay, 3, 2, 1, go. So you look at your team. Your team is ready. Now we're taking too long. Now, oh, this is a perfect example though. Check this out. Look, the Moon Knight. He's playing like a Psylocke. He's chilling back here, and now he's gonna make him look. He's gonna try to get the kill. Doesn't get the kill, but he's making him look. And the whole time he's doing this, now the rocket isn't healing his front line, right? And your front line's gonna suffer. So that's just like a really good example of like what you could do. I also don't like that we're not being super aggressive with our ult. That's unfortunate. As Psylocke, your ult is so big. The way I want you to think about Psylocke ult is, so the most important thing in this game right now, the way it works is actually just support ults. Support ults rule the game. If somebody messes up their support ult, that team will lose. Especially like when we start hitting Diamond and GM, right? So the counter to that, how you could use that to your advantage if you're not playing support, is you can actually either force out a bad support ult or understand, hey, they don't have a support ult, so I can go crazy, right? So this ult is not good because we noticed and we waited out their invis ult and we know their rocket's already ulted. So now it's like, oh, I just have to get the support and we win. We're not super confident where they are. Also, right now we're kind of up. Or I would just wait and then target priority. That's like so unfortunate. Now we're back on this port. Okay, now health pack, health pack. There's a health pack over here somewhere. No, there is. Right here. Health pack, back in. So you mentioned in your post, you say, I had to disengage from fights and rely on my supports more than I would like to, given that I'm playing a pretty self-sufficient character in Psylocke. What is self-sufficient about Psylocke is the combination of her mobility and health packs. Because if health packs didn't exist, she still wouldn't be self-reliant, right? Her mobility allows her to quickly get a health pack and get back into the game. Because if you're playing like, I don't know, Reed or something, and you're like, I gotta walk all the way over here, I gotta pick up a health pack, and then I gotta slowly walk all the way back, right? And the whole time he's slowly walking, this is a 5v6. Psylocke, it's like, I'm gonna dash over there, get a health pack, dash back in, keep shooting. I can engage from this far away and start pulling their attention. I feel like we just don't respect that, and then we go in half health. Uh-oh. Oh, why are we standing still? So check this out. I just want to say it one more time. We're pulling attention. The mag is not looking at us, or is not looking at our Emma. Now the Emma can actually walk forward and get some of her charge. Now, all of these people no longer have a shield directly in front of them, and they can start taking damage. It doesn't always happen, because this is a team game. You never know. But we're giving our team the best chance to be able to do things. Yeah, that's a good way to put it, Churro. A mosquito that, like, you want people to swat at you, and then once you have your ult, you come in and kill everything like the absolute monster you are. Like, morph. Terrifying. Okay, Moon Knight left. Moon Knight left. Love it. Yes. Nice. Oh, so good. Oh, get it, get it, get it, get it, get it. Oh, unfortunate. Okay. Oh, I don't like this. I think your ult is way more valuable than that. I think if you actually just get out there let the Moon Knight live, come up here, and then ult the team as a whole, that's going to be like a huge momentum boost to your team, and they can push in with your ult. But instead we use it as like a solo kill. A lot of the times I'm okay with solo ults in this game. Psylocke is not one of those.
Just the way I like it.
You guys lose this game? Oh? You guys win this game, right? Okay, so something else always is like I try to only review losses. Obviously, you didn't give this to me; you just put it on the subreddit. But it is easier to learn from losses. But yeah, I feel like we gotta start paying attention to the attention economy. We gotta use our ult slightly differently. We gotta pull attention away, and then to get our uptime, we have to understand why Psylocke is self-sufficient, which brings into play like map knowledge. Where's our health packs and like using cover properly. I don't think your timing was bad. I think you're just missing some like fundamental understandings of like what makes Psylocke a good character. So anyway, I hope this helps. Thank you so much for watching. Take care. God bless. We'll catch you in the next one. Bye.